I just want to make Shannon take her reward. It seems I said too much and ended up tormenting her. I shall apologize. But I will leave that promise as a reward to you. If you need my power, call me at any time. I have already told you how. Well then, with that, let us disperse for the night tonight. I saw gays leading pleasant, but they bad for their figure, you see. Beat it! I don't know who you are, but you're threatening Shannon. Don't ever show yourself again. It seemed like Cannon's words made the witch horribly displeased. So, do not choose your words carefully, lowborn. I am gracious to those who respect me, but brutal to those who do not. While she still smiled, the witch's expression began to warp. An oppressive feeling that couldn't be described with any of the 5 sentences gradually filled the room. Even though they couldn't comprehend what it was, they immediately realized it would be something terrifying. They were swimming in the ocean and something large went by in the water beneath you. We wanted to escape the land even before we learned what it was. This was the same as that. Please stop, Beatrice-sama. Canon is still a child. I apologize for his language. I apologize for his language. Ham blocked the way to Shannon at the risk of his life. There was a tense sweat on his forehead. At that moment, the witch only had Ken's fate in her clutches. She didn't even need to move a finger. She had Cannon's fate so readily in her grasp that she could crush it completely with a single twist of her own smile. Cannon also understood that. Which is why he was sweating, and his knees felt weak. However, Beatrice abruptly released that feeling of tension and laughed. Very well. By request, I shall grant him a special pardon. By the way, that was your one wish. Wait, I put my love! One wish, goodbye! Canon, is it? In deference, sir, I shall give you tonight and send you off. Be thankful, no. Oh, then we will disperse for the tonight. In parting, I shall leave a single souvenir. Hold out the palms of your left hand, you two. He just grinned broadly and snapped her fingers, whereupon their left hands stretched out in front of them and their palms opened against their will. It was a strange sensation, as though only their left hand becomes someone else's. It felt like their left hand alone had become puppets. What? What do you think you're doing? Can't resist it, but he couldn't take back the freedom of his left hand. Don't struggle. It will not take long. Beatrice held her pipe aloft and were inside the smoke, gold-colored sparkling dust hovering in the air. The glitter eventually became several gold butterflies. The view of butterflies danced freely throughout the reception hall, creating a fantastical and beautiful world. And two of those butterflies alight on the palms of Shannon and Cannon's hands. There's a sharp pain as though everything had been burned. When the two of them tried to examine the palms, there was no trace left of that inability to move their bodies, which had been there until a second ago. What is... On the palm of her hand, a small burn mark had been made, the size of a pea. Furthermore, it was shaped like a butterfly. What is this supposed to be? Apparently, Ken had the same bruise on his hand. He stared at the witch hatefully. It's a simple greeting. Have no hidden motive. It's nothing more than a bruise, so we'll heal in just a few days. It requires no treatment. That is a mark so that tomorrow you won't forget that I was truly here and that I made a promise to you. Except for how I'm going to kill 18 people on this island in a few weeks. See you then! The impact of the meeting with me is strong.
わらわとの出会いを夢か幻と思い込み忘れようとする人間も時にはいるのでな。
Sometimes at the next morning, people try to think of their meeting with me as a dream or an illusion. You should think slowly and carefully, Shannon.
You should
think, and you should probably take a rest. Look at my mark tomorrow and try thinking again. I shall not force you into anything. You should freely decide your future by your own will. However, to think that the object desire can be granted for such meager compensation. You would ignore the great artists you write plays about blind love to no end. Well then, let us meet again when the chance arises. It was truly entertaining to have a conversation again after so much time. With someone who wasn't Kinzo, that is. Seriously, you don't understand how fucking painful it is to talk with him on occasion. Farewell, furniture. Asia's body crumbled like smoke and blew away. They scattered in all directions inside the reception hall, leaving a golden mist behind as they disappeared into thin air. Out of that, only the code silence was left. The extreme silence was enough to make Goshen think they might have been just daydreaming until a moment ago. Which is why the witch had left. She had left a mark to make it possible to think that that was a daydream. Shannon and Cannon thought back on the butterfly bruise on their hands and the pain that they felt when those had been left. They stood there for some time, stunned and motionless. And from that day on, Shannon was tormented by days of suffering and conflict. What do you mean separate rooms? Then Shannon, you and George, you son stay in different rooms on purpose? Yes. Was it a strange thing to do? Jessica's cheeks have been stuffed with chocolate-coated Chinsuko biscuit that Shannon brought as a souvenir from Okinawa. It all flew at Shannon when Justin cried out. Shannon, why do you even go on a trip up to Okinawa then? And I'm even along with George Nissan. That's because, I mean, very big aquarium, Okinawa, I was invited to go in. I like fish and stuff. No, I mean like, it's a young couple going on an overnight trip, right? No, I mean like this young couple going on an overnight trip, right? Are you saying there weren't even any hugs and kisses? Saying nothing of the fact that guy and girl are staying in different rooms? As for kisses, no comment? But we did a hug, though. George-san's chest was warm. That's not the point! Oh, jeez! Why do couples like this exist? Ah, jeez! So damn irritating! From Shannon's perspective, a lot of things that happened seemed to have been a very happy trip. But it looked like the missed opportunity had left Jessica feeling greatly unfulfilled. For a while, Jessica chewed on her souvenir, writhing on her bed as she complained about their romance. For a while, Jessica chewed on her souvenir, writhing on her bed as she complained about their romance. Shannon and George chose to go to Okinawa because there was a huge aquarium there. That was because their first meeting revolved around an aquarium. Since they had started at an aquarium, having their first overnight trip also being an aquarium must have held some commemorative value. It was your special commemorative trip, your turning point! Your first overnight trip! Shouldn't there have been all kinds of progress? And yet, separate rooms for the guy and girl? A couple taking 2 single rooms? Ah, jeez, what's wrong with you? But we're both single.
ジョージさんが
Our son says every
そ
spring
こを
boundaries
し
get
っか
married
り
to
す
men
る
and
の
women.
が男女のマナーだとおっしゃって。だからそれを踏
For
み越
how's
え
sake,
る
this
ため
overnight
の
trip
お
was
泊
so
まり旅
you
行じゃ
could
ねえの
overcome
か
that,
よ。
wasn't it?
もはやチューとかギューとかのレベルじゃ。
Not the stage of mere hugs and kisses anymore.
お嬢様がどういう意味でおっしゃってるのか
My
わかり
lady,
ま
I
せ
don't know what you mean
んが。
by that, but
ジョージ様
Godsama
は
was a real
最後
gentleman
ま
with me
で
until the
本
end.
当に紳士でいてくださいました。それはそ
That
の
is, I mean,
私も
I also
そういうことが
wondered
あ
if those things
る
would
かな
happen,
とい
you
うか。
know?
でも私たち
But we may
お
be
付き合
going
いは
out,
してます
but
けど、その別に結婚してるわけじゃないし、
I mean, it's not as if we are married or anything.
お嬢様が
I
期
can't
待
think
さ
seems
れ
to
てい
be
るような
expecting
そのち
my
ゃんと
lady. I
神
mean,
様
you
の
must
前で
do
誓いを
only
立てて
after
か
you
ら
probably
す
make
る
a
だ
vow
け
from
で
God,
す
and Chan's face was bright red. He was resolutely fidgeting, making a circle with both hands and the chain link, continuously entwining, separating, making heart shapes with them. Fearing the dramatic progress Jessica had looked forward to hadn't happened. It seemed that it had been a very important experience for Shannon in her own way. To the end, no matter how much Jessica envied Shannon or made fun of her, it didn't change the fact that Shannon had a huge lead on her.
私も彼氏欲しい。
Huh? I want a boyfriend too!
シャノンに先を越されたのが悔しい。彼氏作るときは
Probably
一緒
get
だ
boyfriend
ぜ
same
って
time,
約
but
束
you
したの
snuck
に
ahead
抜
and
け
beat
駆けされ
me!
た。お嬢様
My
は素
lady,
敵な
you're a
方で
wonderful
すから。
person. I'm sure you'll
私
find
なん
someone
か
even
よ
more wonderful than I
り
do
きっと素
before
敵な方
long.
がすぐに現れます。そういう慰めは
Don't try
嫌
to
です。
console me. Console me?
シャノンの裏切り者。
Shannon, you try to get out of here. You suck! This kid threw several cushions at her. But midway, she had an asthma attack and started to cough pretty badly. Shannon hurriedly ran over to her and took a long look on top of the nearby side table. An adorable basket was placed there, and inside of it was Jessica's inhaler. Shannon picked it up and handed it over to Jessica. Jessica's asthma attacks always came suddenly. Because of this, she had to carry the medicine around with her all the times. She breathed in the medicine after some time holding back her coughing. Her asthma finally slowed down. Shannon thought this was a good chance to leave, bowed courteously, and made to exit the room. As she did, one more small cushion came flying and hit Shannon on the head. She looked around, saw that Jessica was on the verge of crying, half her face buried in her last and favorite cushion. That face was red and meek.
お嬢様
My lady?
シャノンさ、
Shannon?
正直に
Be honest with me.
私
Is my
髪型と
hair doing stuff strange?
変かな。まさか。お嬢様の髪はとて
I
も
think your hair
美
is
し
very
いと思います。
beautiful. Then are my eyes strange or maybe my nose?
やっぱり
Or is the way I talk after
だ
all?
から彼氏
Now I can't get a boyfriend?
そんなはずはありませんよ。
Of course not.
お嬢様はそのままで十分に素敵です。
My lady, you're wonderful enough as is.
そしてその魅力はこれからもっともっと増して
I
いくと
think
思
your
い
charm
ま
will
す
keep
よ。
on increasing more and more.
でも
But it's only me who can't get a boyfriend.
サクもヒナも彼氏できたのに私にだけできないよ。
I couldn't get a man to find one, but I can't. I'm the only one.
やっぱり私には魅力ないからかな。
Is it because I don't have any charm after all?
みんなね、
Now everyone's gonna be bringing their boyfriend along to the culture festival.
私もその日までにはきっと彼氏いるって思って大見え切って。
I was so sure I'd have a boyfriend by then. I'd be grandstanding about it.
彼氏だってできやしない。
I can't get a boyfriend to save my life.
私だけ。私だけ。
Before she realized it, Jessica was shedding huge tears. Jessica hadn't really planned on crying. Of course, she felt like supporting Shannon's progress and love as a friend. However, as she had made fun of Shannon, her true feelings had suddenly become clear. Pop brown girl. Shannon understood Jessica's innocent and easily injured heart. Jessica's usual rough demeanor was all just an attempt to protect her own easily injured heart. As a daughter and accessory of the Ishiromiya family and his girl isolated on Rokujima, the only person he exposed her true feelings to was Shannon. I understood this. So, she shall only regret feeling a little bit too satisfied. Sorry, crying like that. This, I'm weird.
ごめん。 お嬢様は素敵な方です。
You're a wonderful person, my lady.
そんなお嬢様に
There's no way a nice man would appear for you.
現れないわけがありません。シャノン、もう時間だろ？
Shannon, it's about time for you, right?
早く行かないと、また源氏さんや母さんに怒られるぜ。
If you don't go soon, Genji and Sen and Mom are going to yell at you.
私は全然平気だから。
Totally fine, so get going.
悪いな、泣いちゃったりなんかしてさ。
Sorry, crying like this.
バカみてえだぜ、私。
She fades away as if to show she wasn't looking for attention. Jessica fades away as if to show she wasn't looking for attention and waved her hand as though to drive Shannon back. Shannon took it as a sign that she wanted to be baggered and more about her and left the room. When her footsteps disappeared into the distance, Jessica laid down on her bed, still hugging the cushion. Her cushion was still a little meek, with tears in her eyes, but for the first time in a long time, she had a very, very quiet conversation with her heart.
私も恋が。
I also fall in love. As Shannon walked to the flower beds in the garden in high spirits, she sensed someone's presence. And what she saw was that witch. Beatrice-sama.
久しぶりよの。どうだ
How are you?
その後、そなたの思い
There's nothing
人
should
と
be
の
your
仲
special
は順
person
調
Chris since
か
last time. As Beatrice sat on the rose part, she happily blew in her pipe. Sitting in a place like that would crush the roses, and it might have been dangerous if you fell off the arch, but after all, this was a witch. That was surely an unnecessary concern. Yes.
はい。おかげさまでその
Thanks you. It's going
順
smoothly.
調です。
当然よ。わらわの魔法はてきめんである。
Naturally, my magic is instantaneous.
そなたには
You
まる
may
で
even be feeling as if your
二
meaning
人
was
が
a
出会うの
predetermined
は
fate.
あらかじめ決められた運命であったかのように感じているかもしれぬ。だがそれは
But
間
that isn't
違いよ。
correct. Don't think for a moment this had anything to
夢
do with
夢
fate.
運命だなどと思うでないぞ。
I
それは
understand
分かって
that.
ます。
The witch was calling attention to something. Two things, actually. That originally, her relation with George had been completely impossible. And that her magic power was so great it could manipulate that fate. Shannon had become swept up in these sweet days and had started to fall into an illusion that it was fate all revolving around her. The witch's words made her remember. Her relationship with George had originally been impossible. No, might also be possible in the future as well.
すまぬすまぬ。医者と同
It's
じ。
just like a doctor.
病に
Even though
悩め
you
ば
rely on
すま
someone
ぬ
you
くせに
worry about your health after you
治
heal,
れば
you
感謝
even
も
thank
忘
them.
れる。魔女が感謝された試しはないのでな。
Witches have never known
つい
things,
卑屈
so I
になっ
can
てしまった
help acting a little rudely.
許すがいい。
Forgive me.
感謝の気持ちを忘れたこ
I
と
have
はあ
never
りませ
forgotten
ん。
my feelings of gratitude.
ベアトリーチェ様のお力で幸せな思いができていること。
To achieve happiness thanks to your powers, Beatrice-sama.
そしてそのお力がなければ私とジョージ様が寄
Without
り添
that
う
power,
運命が
George
な
and
か
I
った
would
こ
never
と
been able to get together.
決して忘れたことはありません。
I've never forgotten that.
すまぬすまぬ。
Sorry, sorry.
いじめに来た
That
わ
was
け
not
では
my
ないの
intent.
に
I
な。
didn't come here to bully you.
口が悪いのはわらわが勝負。
Talking rudely is just my personality.
許されよ。
Forgive me.
それより
More importantly, I heard it through the
聞いたぞ。
grapevine.
二人きりで旅行に行ったとな。
More importantly, I heard it. You went on a little private trip.
さぞや楽しかったであろう。
I'm sure it was quite fun.
はい、
Yes.
とても
Fun.
楽しかったで
It
す。
was very fun. Shen's face suddenly grew brighter. Witch laughed lightly, as though that transformation was worth money.
もはやそなたの思い人は一方的に思
Alrighty,
う
the
だけ
person
の
who thought
存
she's
在
no
では
longer an
ない。
object of one-sided love.
互いに思い思われる恋人同士よ。
You are a pair of lovers now.
愛に満たされた二人にとって世界はただそれだけで成立する。
To be to a pair filled with love, that alone is all you need in the world.
素晴らしき
A
理想の
wonderful
世界
ideal
かな。
world, so to speak.
魔女も焼こうというもの。
Even witches would be jealous. Beatrice laughed pleasantly. A smile without a trace of malice, making her look as though she blessed the lover's secret meaning from the bottom of her heart. After that day, Beatrice had shown herself before Shannon every once in a while. Even now, Shannon thought of her as a creepy being. However, she was also hugely indebted to this person, bestowing the magic that had given her the relationship she had with George. So Shannon was trying with all her might not to be surprised or scared.
そうだった。
Oh, yes!
ベアトリーチェ様。旅行のお土産にお菓子を買ってきたんです。
confectionery as a souvenir from our trip.
よかったらその
You, like
ベ
some?
アトリーチェ様もいかがでしょうか。
ほ
Oh,
う。魔女に
a
土産と
souvenir for a witch. Seemed that even the witch who boasted of living for 1,000 years hadn't been able to predict that she would receive a souvenir from a pair of sweet lovers. When she saw that surprising expression, Shannon thought the witch as a friend for the first time.
ほうほう。ラードと小麦粉で作った東洋クッキ
Oriental
ーか。
cookies made from wheat flour and lard.
それを西洋
Wrap that
風
in
にチョ
chocolate
コ
with
で
some fashionably
包むと
blending
は
Japanese
ま
oyster
さに和
style.
洋折
The
衷
Silk Road
歌詞の
of
シルクロードだ
confectionery.
よ。なんだ
What?
何がおかしい？
What's so funny? Nothing.
いえ、失礼いたし
My
ました。
apologies. The mysterious witch, who surely held a terrifying power, was shoving down the treats one after another, making it sound like the scroll stuffing walnuts into its mouth. After a while, Shannon couldn't conceal her laughter.
しそう
A
になった
fine
ぞ。
treat.
そなたには
I should
今
search
度
some
ネロのドルチ
Dolce
ェビータ
Vita
でも
from
振る
Nero
舞
one
お
of
う
these
ぞ。
days.
バラは永遠の
Those are
愛
the
の
symbol of
象
eternal
徴。
love.
今のそなたには
I believe a
バラの
rose
ドルチェ
Dolce
こ
would
そ
be
がふ
appropriate
さわ
for you
しかろ
now.
う。
The witch was in great mood, having enjoyed the modern treats to their fullest.
これ、本当にありがとうございました。
I truly can't thank you enough. Ah.
もう私には
You've
十
done more
分
than
だ
enough
と
for me
思います
already,
ので、
so I'm returning this.
お返しします。
The thing that Shannon had softly set on the table was a gold-colored butterfly brooch.
返さずともよい。
There's no need to return
そ
it.
れに
Continue holding out
持
your
ち
ancient
続けていれ
serene
ば
firm in
二人の仲
perpetuity.
はこれからも永劫に盤石であろうが。
出会いのきっかけは確かに魔
I may
法
even
の
give the
力
chance
で
to meet
与
him
えて
through the
もらっ
power
た
of
かもし
magic.
れません。でもその出
I
会い
think
を
that
永遠
will
の
make
もの
the
にする
encounter
努
eternal
力
should come
は
from two of us
二
cooperating
人
together.
で協力し合って続けていくものだと思います。
うん。 愛もバラと
So,
同じ
love
か。
too is like a rose.
過ぎた世日
Too
は
much fertilizer
根を
causes the
腐ら
roots
せ
to rot.
苦労せねば育
Some
め
flowers
ぬ
can be
花
raised
も
without
あ
hard
る。
work.
ならば
In that case,
好きにする
do
が
as you
よい。
wish.
身につけず
You may keep it in
宝
a
石
box
箱の
rather than
中
on
に
your
しまう
person.
もよかろう。それはそなたに送ったわらわの行為だ。
That is my goodwill given to you.
それを返され
It
て
would
は
not please me to have a
わらわ
return.
も愉快ではない。
申し
My
訳ございま
apologies.
せん。そういう意味で言ったわけじゃ。
That's not what I...
気を害して
No
な
harm
どお
has
ら
been
ぬ。
done.
そのブロ
That
ー
brooch
チ
is already
すでに
yours.
そなたのもの。わらわとの友情の証
If you
に
treasure
せ
that
い
as
ぜい
preferred
大事
friendship,
にして
that
く
would
れ
comfort
る。
me a little.
少しは気も慰む。持ち続け
You may hold on
そ
to
の
it
ご
and
利
gain
益
its
を得るもよ
benefits.
し。宝石箱にしまい込むもよし。
You may also keep it in a box.
望むなら
If you
恋
wish,
路に
or you're
悩
free
む
to give it
別
to
のも
another
の
who's
に
worrying
譲ろう。
about love.
ただ
But you
大
should
事
regard
に
it
して
as
くれればよ
important.
い。さすがに粗末にさ
It
れ
would
ては
certainly pain my heart if you not take care of
心が
it.
痛むでな。
During Beatrice, she appeared several times in the past in response to a person's summons so that she could give them an item viewed with some kind of magical power. However, most of them, after they used that power to resolve their worries, would quickly come to think that the power is creepy, and, by forgetting their feelings of thanks, would throw away the items they had been given with disgust.
だからわらわの行為に
Which is
素
why I
直
haven't
に
often
感謝
received
され
thanks
た
for my
試しは
goodwill.
多くない。いや
See,
初めてか。
this is the first time. The witch laughed heartily, but it looked like a sad laugh to Shannon's eyes. She herself had been like that in the past. No, maybe we still like that now. Beatrice was definitely a witch with a strange and terrifying power. Most likely, no one would go along with her if they could help it. Even though on occasion they relied on her strange power, it undoubtedly resulted in fear more than often than gratitude. Must deeply hurt the witch when that repeated over and over. The moment that she realized this, Shan decided to stop being frightened of Beatrice. That surely tormented her for over 1,000 years. Maybe she really liked the treats. Beatrice, who normally spoke abrasively, praised the black tea that Shannon served her and looked to be remarkably high spirits. On such terms, the witch and the servant grew animated talking about the trip with George. Shannon didn't know much about Beatrice. First off, she was a ghost-like being who appeared in unexpected places at unexpected times. And it seemed that not everyone could perceive that she was there. And that each person had something called a wavelength, and that there was a great amount of individual variation in people's ability to perceive the witch. Only Shannon and Cannon could interact with her enough to exchange words like this. There were few people who could sense her presence. Most people couldn't feel that much. Well, Beatrice said, Krause and his wife in particular had zero magical talent. No matter how much she followed them around, they would never notice her. Previously, when Shannon messed her up and Natsuki had gotten really mad at her, Beatrice started playing around, hitting Natsuki in the head with her pipe. Indeed, Natsuki seems completely oblivious. Shannon, watching that, had burst out laughing and thinking and been scolded even more.
And what about the master?
Here's like seeing research magic, I'm sure you'd be able to know Steve Beatrice-sama.
ベアトリーチェ様のお姿にも気づいてくださると思います。
Kinzo も同じよ。
Kinzo is the same.
あれにも気の
There's no
毒
one
な
with more
くらいに
pitiful like a
魔
magical
法の才
talent.
能がない。血だな。
It's the blood.
同情に
His
値する
solo
ほ
talent, he's
ど
worthy of
才
sympathy.
能がない。
As soon as they started talking about Kinzo, it felt like the atmosphere around Beatrice changed. She was focusing on Krause on the rest of magic talents, though she looked down on them. She spoke of Kinzo in a different way. Anyone connected to Ishiro-Miya family would know about Kinzo's Legend of the Goad. Current legend, Kinzo had some of the witch Beatrice and had been conferred gold. In short, that implied she had some kind of relationship with him.
だからあれは才能のひとかけらもないくせに至ったのだ。
So, you see, he attained that level despite not having a single scrap of talent.
狂ったように独学を重ね、
It
魔
was
術
through
師の
frenzied
域にまで
solitary study that I reached the tier of mage.
それはとてもすごいことなんですね。
That's really something incredible, right?
うん。
Mm-hmm. The witch who usually looked down on people was unexpectedly praising someone. Oh, she lambasted Kinzo, calling him talentless. She praised his efforts.
そして親方様は魔法の力でベアトリーチェ様を呼び出した。
And then the master summoned you with the power of magic.
うん。
Mm-hmm.
まあ召喚に応えたのは
Well,
決ま
I
り
only
で
answered the summons on a whim.
魔法を否定して久しいこのご時世に才能のかけらもない者が必死にやっているのでな。
In this period where magic has long been denied, there I saw a being without a scrap of talent giving it his all.
少しからかってやろうと思ったのが
It
わ
was
らわ
just
の運
my
の
luck that I
尽き
decided to come and laugh at him. The words "just my luck" showed that this had been a disaster for her. Jen hesitated over whether it would be alright to encourage her to continue, but Beatrice continued her own, ignoring Shannon. The format rules were all there at least.
いくつかの作法
You
が
mix up
混
a few of
在
the
していた
procedures,
が
but, well, in deference to his
その
enthusiasm,
熱意に免
I
じ
generally responded to
寛
his
大に契
contract.
約に応じてやったのだ。そしてわらわは
And I gave him a
山
mountain
な
of
す黄
gold.
金を与えてやった。
そして親方
And
様
the
は
master
そ
used
の
that
黄
gold
金
and
を使
succeeded
って
business
事業
and
を
grew his
成
wealth
功
into
さ
what it is
せ
today.
今日の財を成すのですね。
うん。魔法のからっきしだが、
His
詳
talent
細
magic was
と
nothing
莫
but
才
he
があ
had
ったよ
talent
う
business
だ
and
な。
gambling.
いや、
Or was it because his
理
bravery
不
managed
尽
to
なる
stake
賭け
everything
に
on
全て落
irrational
とす
bets?
勇気と狂気ゆえにか。狂気は時に魔力に通ずる。
Madness sometimes brings out magic.
なるほど。
Yes, if I look at it
その
that way,
点から見れば、
I can't really say that Kinzo had
金
absolutely
蔵
no
に魔
magic
法の
talent
才能
whatsoever.
が全くなかったとは言い切れんか。
Shannon felt like she was daydreaming. Well, everyone knew Shiromiya family knew of the story that Kinzo had delved into sorcery, summoned a witch, and had been given gold. In actuality, it was all rambling and no one had believed. Now the witch herself was telling her that was true. Shannon felt a little frustrated at this insane secret that only she knew.
そして莫大な財産を得た金蔵は
Had attained a
人
vast
の世で手
fortune,
に入れ
satisfies
ること
every
の
dream
で
that
き
could
る
be
す
granted
べ
in the
ての
human
夢
world.
を叶えきったそして最後に世界の真理を求
And
めた
finally saw the truth of the world.
世界の真理
Truth of the world?
世界を
That
構成
single element
す
that
る
makes up the entire
一
world.
なる元素人の世で得られる
Kinzo had
全てを
achieved
満たした
everything one
金
can see in
蔵
human
は
would want that.
人
Without
の
a
求
desire
める
human
最後
seek.
の欲望
A single element. Felt like she had heard the witch say those words before. When Bridget saw Shannon trying to remember what that was, she smiled awkwardly, waving her hand saying there was no need to remember. I underestimate Kinzo a trifle.
まさかあれほどの力を見せるとは思わなかったのでな。おかげ
And
でこ
thanks
の
to
ざ
that,
まだ
I'm in this state.
茶飲み友
I've been
達も
sewn
な
in
く
place on this island for several
この
decades
島にも
now,
う
letting
何
a
十
friend
年
to
も
drink
縫い
tea
止め
with.
られている誰に話しかけようとも声は届かずどこへ行くこともできない
My voice reaches none I call out to, and I cannot go anywhere.
なんとも退屈な数十年だったことよ
Such boring decades. As she laughed in self-derision, she tapped her teacup with her finger. It made the clear sound of porcelain. Jen didn't know whether the word self-derision was really an accurate expression to describe the look on the witch's face. She didn't understand everything, but she could more or less figure out the situation. It was a topic that she would not press the witch on lightly, unless the witch started talking about it herself. To sum up everything she had said up till now, Peaches had been semi-Kinzo's magic, could not leave this island for some reason, and she had lost her power and her form, living her days in boredom. During that time, her words had reached Shannon. He never forgot to strongly respect the witch. And she had made Shannon help her to regain her power, even if only a little bit. As Oche had become able to drink tea with Shannon like this. So, Beatrice, a question? Yes. Do you have to use the
一体何
bathroom?
なのですか
What? Oh, do witches have to use the bathroom? I'm not going to answer that in the slightest. Beatrice-sama, what was that mirror you told me to break?
ああその話か
that topic. It seems a lot of
こ
things
の
happen on
辺り
the
の島
islands
で
around here in the distant
大
past.
昔いろいろとあったらしくてなそのせいで良くないものがたまり
Bad things gathered
悪
due
い
to that,
歪みを
attracting
引
bad
き寄せていた
distortions.
のだそれを旅の東洋魔術師か何かが鎮魂
Seems
の
that
社
traveling
を
Eastern
混
mage
入
or someone
して
built a
封じ
shrine for
込
the
めたらしい
repose of souls and sealed them in there.
それ自体は
That in of
わらわと
itself
はどうでもいいこ
has
となのだ
nothing
が
to do with me. Unfortunately, the
困った
foundation of
こと
magic
に
power was different.
魔力の基礎が違っててなわらわの魔
It
力に
created
も
a strong
強い
appearance
干
by my
渉を
own
及
magic.
ぼして
It
お
was
って
extremely
非常に
bothersome.
迷惑していたのだ
そうだったんですか
Is that how it was?
私はてっきりベアトリーチ
I
様を
just assumed
封
it
じ
was
ていた
so
もの
cute,
だとばかり
Beatrice-sama.
わらわを対象にした
I
もの
was
では
not
ない
its target.
だが
But it
神
was a
格のある
divine
鏡だ
mirror.
ったからな 結果として
As a result, my power is
わらわ
sealed
の
away.
力を封じ込めていたわけだ。料理に例えるならこ
If I were
う
to use food as an example, maybe it would go something like this.
わらわの注文した
Say
西
we're some
洋
Western
料理
cuisine
が
which is being made
厨
into
房
the
でまさに
kitchen.
料理されているとする。ところがいざ配膳しようとしたら
However, when it comes time to be
客席
served,
は
the
日
seating is in
本
the
風
Japanese
で
style, and the Japanese tableware
懐
has
石
been laid
料理
out.
が並べられている場だった。だから厨房
So
は
the
場
kitchen
違
lady would
い
take
の
out the
皿を
plate,
いつまで経っても西洋料理
which
が
would be out of
届
place,
か
and no
ない
matter how long I wait, my Western
と
food
い
won't
った
arrive.
感じよの。
Something like that.
だからそなたに日本風の客席を打ち壊し、場を一度白紙に戻させ
So,
たの
if you had
だ。
destroyed, if I had destroyed the Japanese style seating, return the area to blank slate for a time
そ
being.
のおかげでよ
Thanks
う
to
や
that,
くわら
that
わの
note,
注
order
文
was
した
finally
料
delivered,
理
and
が
my power
届
came
き、
back, you could say.
力が戻ったというところか。もっとも、ようやく食前酒が届いたというところよ。
only aperitif has arrived.
メインディッシュにはまだまだ遠い。
It will still be quite some time before the main dish.
今のわらわなど、靴屋の
As
妖精
I'm
に
now,
も
I'm
劣
even
る
more
希
faint
薄
than
な
a fairy in
存
the
在
shoe
だ。
store. Hmm?
何がおかしい？
What's so funny? Nothing.
魔女様の例えが
I
あ
was
ま
just
りに
thinking
面
witches'
白かったもの
analogies
で
are so interesting.
まさか魔法の
I
話
never
が
thought he could use
お
food
料
as
理
an
の
analogy to talk
話
about
に例え
magic.
られるとは。
我ながらうまい
I
表現だ
thought
っ
of
た
it
つ
to
も
be
り
a
だ
skillful
が、
description.
よ
If
う
I
や
do say
笑
so
われるとは
myself.
思わなか
I
った
certainly did
ぞ。
not imagine it would be laughed at.
I 少し心外だ。
I feel a little offended. A slightly sulky expression rose to the witch's face. Though not been a strange expression to see at all, to appear on the face of two friends as they enjoyed their tea. Although I may not look like it, I was known for doing
昔は
extremely
残
rude
酷
with
極ま
things
り
in
ない
the
ことで
past.
知られたわらわだったが、
I've gotten soft.
丸くなったものよ。人間と
Now I
こう
can
し
even
て
have a full discussion while drinking
た
tea
わ
with
い
a
ない
human.
話で茶を交わせるようになるのだから。
She's probably talking to herself. As Beatrice gazed at the seabirds tracing the horizon, she put her tea to her lips again.
雲が出てきたな。
The clouds have come out,
海も制裁をか
and
け
the
ば
ocean loses its purity,
灰
it's
色
something
の
more
水
than a
たま
gray
り
puddle.
に過ぎぬ。
そうでしょうか。
You think so?
曇っても海は美しくて真っ
I
青
think
だ
the
と思い
ocean
ま
has
す。
beautiful deep blue. And if it does get cloudy, maybe the witch had noticed the deep meaning behind Shannon's words. She laughed lightly and set down her empty teacup.
もはやそなたの両
It
目に
seems that
埋め
those
られて
things
い
buried
る
in
の
your
は
eyes aren't black pebbles
黒
anymore.
い石ころではないらしい。どうだ？
So,
家具から人間に生まれ変わった気持ちは理解
you
できて
understand
お
the
る
feeling of furniture being reborn as a human. Yes.
世界が こんなにも優しかったなんて
I didn't know the world was
知り
this
ませんで
kind.
した。
The relation with George had begun. Shannon's face had grown brighter much more often. Her smile made everything go smoothly, and had even changed her luck. Shannon made even fewer mistakes in her work than she had before, and the family members' opinion of her was starting to change slightly. Just the other day, crowds who rarely exchanged with her had suddenly started talking to her, surprising her. Making good smile more often than lately, haven't you?
何か良いことでもあったのかね。
Something could happen.
いえ、
No,
でも
but every day's fun.
楽しい毎日です。
良いことじゃない。
Isn't that good to hear?
同じコーヒーなら
Coffee is obviously more delicious if it's poured with a smile.
その笑顔でもう一杯。
Try for another cup with that smile again. Yes. It became a chance for Shannon to gain confidence in herself. Of course, it didn't go beyond her own heart, and it wasn't so big a change that everyone could see it. But she had begun to change bit by bit. Shannon understood it clearly. To know love was to gain a soul, therefore to be born again from furniture to human. There's absolutely nothing mistaken in Beatrice's words. By knowing love, Shannon learned what it was like to be human.
珍しい茶化をちそうになったな。
These have been unusual snacks.
有意義な
It's a
時間
time
であ
well
る。
spent.
そろそろ仕事に戻らねばならぬ時間であろう。
It's probably about time for you to return to your work.
茶会はこれ
Let's
まで
end
に
our
し
tea party now.
そなたとわらわが
I
茶を
promise
飲
there
むことを
are some who just like
掴
your
む
drinking
者
tea
も
with
お
me,
る
you
よう
see?
でな。
Huh? The witch gripped a teaspoon and flipped it with her fingers, sending it up in the air. Then it was flicked by the fingers of some invisible person in empty space and flew straight into a bush nearby. The bush moved violently and Cannon came out. Seems he had been there for some time and been watching the tea party. The spoon was gripped in his hand. He had not been able to catch it by reflex, might have hit him hard in the forehead and caused him to start oozing blood.
安心せよ。
Calm yourself.
茶会はこ
Our
れで
tea
終わる
party's
ぞ。
over now,
カノ
Cannon.
ン。
いつからそこにいたの？
How long were you there?
声をかけてくれればカノン
I'd
君
have
の
poured
紅茶
some
も入
tea
れたのに。
too.
女同士の語らいを邪魔したくなかったのであろう。
I imagine I didn't want to interrupt a pair of women talking, right? Cannon kept silent, but it seemed that there was a slightly hostile look in his eyes. On the outside, he acted respectfully. Unlike Shannon, Cannon did not trust the witch. He just wrapped his head with a pipe and he said turn to go butterflies, which flew upwards in unison. Scouting every direction, and cleanup was already done.
楽しかったぞ、シャ
It
ノン。
was fun, Shannon.
また縁があれば会おうぞ。
Let's meet again if the chance arises.
まだまだ
Our
魔
powers
力
are so quite
が足りぬ
lacking.
でな。姿を現すのも疲れる。
Sorry, I'm going to show myself.
そんなに
If
疲
it
れ
tires you that much, never appear again.
二度と現れるな。
Yeah, it said a small voice and seemed the witch had heard perfectly. She giggled but did not reply.
シャノン、
Shannon,
次の茶会ではジョージとの話をまた聞かせておくれ。
tell me more about George at our next tea party.
人の恋路より甘い茶化は他にない。
There are no sex sweeter than a person's love.
それではさらばだ。
I bid you a farewell. Peter's body, also being little blood flies, was scattered in all directions and disappeared. It was very fantastic and beautiful scene, like a blizzard of gold leaf. Wow, Shannon quietly watched his witch's exit. Shannon approached from behind and spoke with very different expression on his face than his sister's.
Nesan, can I
tell that you shouldn't hang out around with her?
ベアトリーチェ様はそんなに悪い人じゃない。
H-Sama isn't that bad of a person.
確かにちょっと怪しいところはあるけれど。
僕たちにしか姿が見えない時点で十分にうさんくさいよ。
The fact that only we can see her is suspicious enough. I've been checking what we've been eating, and I've been finding lots of green stuff and other colors in there. That's because we've been having Christmas cake. Why the fuck have we been eating only Christmas cake?
あいつは人間じゃない。
She isn't human.
何を企んでるか
Who
分
knows
かる
what
も
she's
のか。
planning?
カノン君、それは少し失礼だと思うな。
That's succession, which is unusual for her. Yeah. Buchanan, who knew her very well, must have been seemed extremely serious. Buchanan showed almost excessive surprise at Shannon's style of speech and remained silent.
確かにベアトリーチェ様は人間とは違う。恐ろしい力を持っているし、恐れ敬わなければならない存在だと思う。でも、人間とは違うからといって、それだけを理由に忌み嫌うのは、とても失礼なことだと思うの。
姉さんの言いたいことは分か
I
る。
know what you're trying to say, Nissan.
姉さんはあいつにあのブローチをもらってから変わった。まるで魔女の虜だよ。
It's like you're the witch's prisoner.
ジョージ様との仲を取り持ってもらって頭が上がらないんだ。
Meditate your relation with God-sama. Oh, you're trying to her.
そんなことを言わないで。
Don't say things like that.
あいつは人間じゃない。
She isn't human.
何を考え
You
て
don't
る
know
か
what
わ
she's
からない。
thinking.
だから気を許しちゃダメなんだ。
You mustn't trust her.
そして人間じゃないのは僕らも同じだよ。
And we aren't humans either.
姉さん。
Nissan. Cannon's words became more serious. Those words probably gouged at Shannon's heart. Shannon bit her lower lip and hung her head.
"僕らは家具だ。
We are
たと
furniture.
え名前を
When we receive names or treated as humans, that won't change how we were born. We were born in a factory, one piece at a time. It would first my arms, then my body, then my head, then my legs. It's a very odd experience being to feel all of that happening without a brain, though. I've still yet to get that added. You are no longer furniture. Those words Peter had given her to make her happy soul floated through Shannon's mind.
家具じゃないよ。
I am not furniture.
家具だよ。
No, you are.
僕たちは人間未満の存在だよ。
We are less than human.
姉さんはそこを忘れたふりをして
And you're just pretending to be human. You
自分でも分かって
should
います
understand that yourself.
私家具じゃないもん。
I'm not furniture.
人間だもん。
I'm human.
いや、人間じゃない。
No, you aren't human.
僕らには愛する資格も
From the beginning, we've been
愛される資
unqualified
格
to
も
love or
初め
be
からない。
loved. It seems like Cannon's criticism had shared focus from Shannon's interaction with the witch. Shannon also noticed that quickly.
お嬢様に聞いたよ。
I heard it from my lady.
正直、
Seriously, what were you thinking?
ジョージ様と一緒に旅行に行くなんて。
I can't believe that we go on a trip with George-sama.
家具の身の程を
You
忘
forgot
れ
your
てる
place as furniture.
I'm just George Sama's bag that he takes with him.
Oh, in that case, then it's a fine thing to happen. I'm glad to hear about it. I hope you continue to be a very good back for him.
姉さんはあの魔女にそそのかされて。
聞いてカノ
Listen,
ン君。
Cannon-kun.
確かに私たちは家具
It's
だ。
only our furniture.
人間に劣った未満の存在。
As beings inferior to humans.
でも
But if we
その
gain
満
or
た
gain
な
the
い
missing
分
remainder,
もし得られたならそれは
would that mean
人
we'd
間
have
に
become
なれたと
human?
いうことじゃないのかな。
そんなものありはしないよ。
No,
ある
it
の。
could.
それを得たなら
We can gain
私
that.
たち
We
は
won't be
家具だけじゃ
furniture.
ない。人間になれるよ。
Being human.
As if we could. Ken spat that out, but weakly, and turned away. That was probably resignation. Baptism of days upon days of suffering, being furniture, had firmly remained, sealed his heart.
なれるよ。カノン君も
You can too, Cannon-kun.
普通の人間に。
You can become a normal human.
よしてよ。
Stop it.
魔女の
That's
受
the
け売り
witch
は
talking.
That's right.
ベアトリーチェ様に教えてもらったの。
Beatrice-sama taught me.
私たちは世界の
I
内な
can't
る
the
元素
single
を
out
見る
of
こ
the
とで
world.
人間になることができる。それを満たさないならそ
No,
れは人間
nobody's
じゃな
human
い。
without that.
だから人は一なる元素を得るために生涯を尽くし貫いていく。
That's why people spend their entire lives trying to gain that element.
姉さんが何
I
を
have
言
no
って
idea
い
what
る
you're
のかわ
talking
からな
about,
いね。
Nissan. I don't want to listen to your ramblings.
なら
And I'll teach
カ
you in a
ノン
way
君
you
に
can
分かるよう
understand.
に教えてあげるね。ほら姉さんの指の先を見て。
Pointing at.
Shannon pointed straight at the sea, at the horizon. I didn't understand what was actually pointing at it, and couldn't do anything except look at the horizon and Shannon's expression, which looked like it was posing a riddle.
海。
Ocean.
カノン君は海が何色に見える？
It was all too simple a question. Shannon tried to guess the meaning behind that question for a while. But since he couldn't think of anything, he gave his answer straightforwardly.
パッとしない。
It's an uninspiring dark gray.
それが何？
So what? As Shannon closed her eyes and smiled, she shook her head slightly.
私には真っ青に見える。
Looks deep blue to me.
そういう意味。
Is that what you mean?
緑色の信号
Like using the word
青っていうようなものでしょ。
AO for a green traffic light.
違うの。
No.
海は真っ青。
The ocean is a deep blue.
私には分かって、カノン君には分からない
You
の。
can see that. If I can see that and you can't,
これがつまり、
that's
そう
exactly
いう
the
ことな
reason.
の。
And but his lower lip was silent for a while.
わからない。
I can't see it.
僕には。
カノン君、
Canon-kun,
手を出して。
take out your hand.
Ken stood bewildered, unable to understand what she was saying. She took his arms and opened the palm of his hand. Shannon softly said something there. It was a magic brooch which she received from Beatrice. The magic charm shaped like a gold butterfly, which could fulfill love.
これはあいつの。
This is her.
ううん。
No,
こ
this
れ
is
は
mine.
私の。だから私だと思って粗末にしないで。
So think of it as me and treat it with respect, okay?
After being told that, he couldn't just throw it away. Ken didn't know what he should do, and so he stood there confused for a while, with the brooch still on the palm of his hand. Shannon put the palm of her hand on top of Cannon's, and the brooch was warmed by both of their hands.
これは本当の魔法の力を持ったお守り。
This charm holds true magical power.
きっとカノン君に大切な気持ちを教えてくれると思うの。
Sure, that would teach you an important emotion, Canon-kun.
あいつの魔法で教えられることなんて何もない。
And there's nothing her magic can teach me.
だから
No, there
身に
is.
つけて。
The
恥
words.
ずかしければ
If it's that embarrassing,
懐に
here's
忍ば
okay
せ
to
てお
just
く
hide
だ
in
け
your
でも。
pocket.
バカバカしい。
Ridiculous.
あいつの魔法なんて
This is very be led astray
惑
by
わ
her
されてたまる
magic.
か。
Even as he said that, Cannon couldn't be cold hard towards something Sharon was pressing on to him. In the end, Cannon agreed reluctantly to take it, saying he proved that he won't surrender the witch's power. Shannon smiled and nodded back.
きっとカノン君が大切なことを学べるよ。
important from me.
きっと
I'm sure you
人
can
間
become
になれ
human.
そうすればきっと
When you do, I'm sure that this ocean will be blue to you as
この
well.
海が
ネズミ色は何度
Gray is grey no matter how many times I look at it.
違うよカノン君。
That's wrong, Canon-kun.
そう見えるのは愛がないから。
It looks like this because you have no...
Huh? These are howling when he hadn't been to catch a critical part of what she said. Shannon said once more. The sea element of the world. So once more of a world full of that element where the sea was deep blue.
きっと
I'm sure you'll
カ
be
ノン
able to
君に
reach this
真っ
deep
青
blue
な海が見え
ocean.
るよ。だって
After all,
Without love, it cannot be seen.